Hey guys, it's your buddy Chris, and welcome to Axiom Verge. If you guys watched my last video of 20XX with Catlyr here, you heard me promise that I'm not the one playing this time. So, he's going to take it away and show you the start of the game that he has not experienced yet. He's seen me demo a little bit of what is in the game, but he hasn't actually experienced any of the story or any of that, so we're going to get into that. He hits the start button and and wants to murder me because I'm making a play on an unfamiliar game with an audience. It's not a live audience, at least. I mean, he's got that going for him. I mean, I could always edit this for the hard mode for your first play. Did you really?
Of course.
He selected hard mode for his first play. I'm sure he did, but I didn't really catch it. I'm probably going to see it when I review the video before posting. I actually don't have editing software yet, so it may as well be a live audience because of the fact that even if I review, I can't edit out the bad parts or anything. So we're seeing the beginning here. The scientist Trace is doing an experiment with a particle accelerator. That tells you he's a physicist.
Tells you that he might be kind of nuts.
No.
He's doing an experiment with a particle accelerator.
Those are almost commonplace scientific tools nowadays.
So you won't.
I know, he exploded his lab with his experiment. That tells you his experiment did not go well.
That tells me his experiment probably flawed data.
That tells me his particle accelerator boomed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
And here he is, waking up in his egg.
That makes no sense.
Don't worry, it will later. Oh, a voice is speaking to him.
Ah, crap.
Always great to hear voices after an accident like that. What happened? There is gun in next room. You must get it. Wait, what's going on? Where are you? Who are you? Who am I? Okay, I think he might actually still know who he is, but besides that, he doesn't really have much of a memory.
His name is... Okay, come on. A regular guy? Really? I can jump nearly twice my height. And he's a physicist. He's not superhuman.
He might be on a planet of low gravity. Suspend your disbelief for 10 seconds.
Suspension of disbelief. That's a very dangerous thing, sir.
It is how 90% of games in the anime work. And I know you're an anime fan.
Certain anime.
Look, gun. That's the weird voice in your head told you about.
Blue alien letters.
The Axiom Disruptor, a high-tech
Biomechanoid.
Yeah, that word. That I could have read just fine if I would have read it in my head before trying to say it aloud. Weapon. So it's a high-tech biomechanoid weapon. So now, the game told him he can shoot with the X button, and he can hold his position with the left bumper. And the voices in his head is talking to him again. And she left before she could answer any questions. Okay, so now that he's comfortable with his weapon controls, let's go fight something.
Time to go to the space scooters.
Okay.
Well, what else would you call them?
And since he's taking control of my first time playing on this copy, he's actually probably going to get an achievement or two, like for the first boss and whatnot. Or this play is not going to last to that first boss. It's just we're going to skip over it and we're going to record right on over it with Kisa's first play, because she really wants to play this and she's going to be more than happy to play it while recording. I'm certain. About, I'm not certain at all, because She isn't usually very keen on recording, but hey, she plays these games from time to time. She's actually more eager to get into the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but we were kind of hoping to actually get word back from Scott Cawthon before we play them, because I don't know whether the plethora of other YouTubers who have played the Five Nights at Freddy's games got permission first, or if Scott was just cool with it. If Kisa's got her new computer that we're going to get a tax return time by the time before we get word back from Scott, I'm sure she's going to be recording. We're just going to post without waiting for permission, because I'm guessing because as developers, I'm sure they're busy, and I respect them for that, keeping busy on their projects. No, this is a room you can't continue through until you get your next thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I figured that.
It's a thing. Do you have to kill all the bugs?
Yes. Okay. I will wait for you to come.
That one has a friend. You killed his friend, now he's all alone in the world. How would you feel if someone killed me in front of your face? With a gun.
That would depend how they do it.
With that gun. With a high-tech biomechanoid weapon.
Irrational?
You'd probably just be questioning where they got the high-tech biomechanoid weapon.
That must be kind of irritated my friend just died. Yeah. Where in the blue blazes did you get that germ thing? What?
And this tells me that he would more want one for himself rather than wanting to get to mourning my loss.
Not necessarily. I didn't want to pull it.
Yeah, it's kind of a bolt sponge.
Oh, that's good. Wow.
I might record my own solo play of this, so you can see someone who's already practiced at it get through it. But this does look a little entertaining, to me at least. So, for those who saw my first two videos on Super Metroid, I have the third recorded, but I'm not posting it until I can get in that Nintendo Creators Club. You might see some similarities, how this looks pretty much like a Metroid-esque game. That's exactly what it is. That's why I like it.
I died.
You have the technology to be able to jump and shoot at the same time. In case you didn't know. I'm sure if you realize this fact, I just like over-explaining things to have in mind. What just happened? That, though dying right away is actually kind of good for the storyline, because it gets this part out of the way, where you swear you died or something. But no, you're alive. And now you're questioning if you're still you, if you're a clone of you. The questions we're faced with by these games.
Questions we're faced with by everyday life.
No, I'm pretty sure everyday life doesn't have cloning yet, and thus the question of whether a clone of a person is still the same person.
Just
Not that instantaneous weird cloning like that.
By the way, this is a little bunker back. Who knows how long I was actually in that little thing before.
Rematerializing in the eggy.
I don't know. It could have been 20 years.
Nah.
You never know.
Because I've already played the storyline of this game, I kinda do know, but I don't want to give spoilers. One thing I can say without really spoiling anything is the evidence why it's not 20 years is the other characters in this game wouldn't live that long before you turn the power back on. for a while the life support, or it was one of the first things you do. So it is a spoiler, but it's not a huge spoiler because, well, we'll get there. We'll get there quickly. Quick like funny.
Oh goodness, what the devil are you?
It hit me with a laser. A laser that hurts. A lot. It took about half your health bar. Oh look, crafty that you can't go through. It hurts you. It's going to eat you. If you jump into it one more time, you're dead, probably. Okay, prove me wrong. You are now as close to dead as you can get without actually being dead. Good job. If we had the volume higher, you'd probably hear an annoying beeping that will stick with you until you either die or get some health. One of the things I don't miss from the classic Metroid games.
Well, there's some health.
Yay! The beeping ends. Look, red dot.
Oh, I wonder what this is for.
It's a lollipop. Lollipops are circle in shape. And Catlyr is now sparing the bugs. He has become a bug humanitarian.
Nope.
Eggy! Pop the eggy and you found another gun! That was a little soon because the description is just popping up now. Fire once launches a large projectile. Fire again while the projectile is in the air causes it to detonate. So yeah, fire button, then boom. Detonate at any point along the bolt's path. I wonder what that's good for. Did you see anywhere where you seemingly needed to shoot around a corner for one of those red lollipops?
Absolutely. No idea.
No, it doesn't look familiar at all.
No, not at all.
By the way, for future reference, you can change guns with the right stick. Lollipops.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a little boned. Luckily, they're horrible shots. How are you enjoying that gun?
No, it's like a shotgun, only better.
It's a long-range shotgun because you get the shotgun burst after a short distance after wherever you decide to hit the bomb. Whatever strategy works.
That almost made it sound like I'm being angry.
I think he likes the Nova. The Axiom Disruptor and the Nova, by the way, are the only guns that are required to be gotten to beat this game. Is it a good idea to only get those two guns? Not necessarily, because some boss fights are made ridiculously easier by way of other guns. Namely, my favorite gun makes one boss fight a little bit easier, but he's not there yet, so we're not going to spoil it yet. I might show you the delicious gun in a solo play video of him and Kisa as well. Because he's not going to be here for enough time to be able to finish this play. I might preserve it in case he wants to come back to it later. But... they like you. Bridget.
I can see that.
You're missing a lot.
I know.
I figured you were going to say that you could see that too.
Yes, yes.
Well, fortunately, this game actually maintains your progress and sends you back to the last egg you saved at every time, because of the fact that it brings to life you with everything you found.
As creepy as that is.
And once again, he is declaring all-out war against the bugs. Now they killed your family. They did not kill your family, though. After all, you're a crackpot scientist who may or may not have died in the...
Who may or may not have killed his family in that explosion, too, because he makes it actually rather large. I mean, quite seriously, everyone in that base died. If they didn't die, well, they're not happy.
Yeah.
What?
That's an enemy you'll see and actually have to deal with later, but that particular one is kind of trapped in a spot you don't have to bother with. But you bothered with it anyway, because you like killing bugs. Wonder what's in here? A save room?
No way.
So I wonder what's the other way?
Either a boss room or something, some sort of power-up. If we're going to the original Metroid focus.
Yes, patterns, friend. Anytime you encounter a save room or a room full of power-ups, usually there's a boss room coming up. I don't think that's the case here, though. Let's... Oh, yep.
Yep, there's a boss room coming up. We'll go back this way and explore the other door.
What was your first hit? The red door? Or the skull on the wall? Or the music stopping? Oh, we can't go anywhere this way. We'll have to go say hi to the boss.
Well, I don't want to. I want to go to the pity party.
A pity party?
Yeah, bro, these bugs I'm killing.
You have no pity for the bugs you're killing.
How do you know?
The music stopped. Music stopping makes me sad. I like the music in this game. What is that thing? Trapped with a sphincter. Demon.
It just kind of looks like one, but you know, that face there is actually in the middle of that sphincter.
Yeah, there's a face in the sphincter. Listen, I'm a boss, Ed. Demon, Apatos say, kill. This all makes a lot more sense later in the game, but for now, he's gotta kill it. Which means he needs to do much better shots before it becomes a better shot. Taking all that, taking all that.
I'm not that bad. Right. Maybe with the shoot and avoid being shot. So, to say I was doing at least relatively okay for all of your commentary.
Hey, the commentary is what the viewers come for. Well, okay, it might not be what the viewers come for. But hey, it's fun to do, even if it messes people up. I just wish you could come back and refight these bosses with the more advanced guns later in the game, because the mechanics of the fight have changed so much, because the advanced guns aren't more powerful, they just fire in different ways. Yeah. It's like, you can change up how the boss fight works so much, just based on having a different gun in your hands.
Oh, I died. It was gonna be him or me, so...
Thank you for pointing out the obvious so I didn't have to.
Yep.
You stole my job.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm not sure whether he is keen to accept hints, but I typically fight that boss with the Axiom Disruptor just because it has a faster firing rate. But you can kill any boss in this game with any gun in this game as long as you're good enough at this game. As a new player, I don't think he fits that category, but neither do I. I'm not good enough at this game to be able to kill any boss in the game with any weapon in this game. Although his strategy with the Nova, I will admit, is sound. I just tend to favor firing rate over power because the Nova actually is a slightly more powerful gun than the Axiom Disruptor. But you see how it can only have one bullet on speed at a time. That bullet travels slowly, and the gun fires just slowly. Destroy each other? Well, it never happened in a Metroid game.
Oh, no, not in a Metroid.
Metroid fan game. No, it's not even advertised as a Metroid fan game. It's a Metroid game. It's the genre that Metroid made popular.
Metroid-esque, and I died.
Well, you are A, you're a new player. B, you're on hard mode. C, you're fighting with a slow weapon.
Not on hard mode. What?
I'm pretty sure I saw you switch into hard mode, but I can't tell until we stop recording it. Okay.
Stop there. Because as fun as it is to fib a little bit here and there.
And in case you guys are wondering why I disappeared from camera, I heard a notification from my phone, and as anybody who's been married or even dating knows, you don't ignore those notifications. It could be the wife or girlfriend.
Okay, so as you said, I'm going to so about 1/6 of the audience.
I don't even know who my audience is because YouTube.
I died again.
If YouTube does give us a way to check who our subscribers are, I haven't found it yet.
I see. I tried the Axiom Disruptor.
Do you want to restart on normal without recording?
No. I am not certain other personalities who get frustrated at video games and bad decisions they've made, and then redo it to get the thing they want. A human with no armor. You are a big giant robot thing.
By the way, he's picking so much on Trace's lack of armor because he went into this hoping for a more Metroid-like experience with a more Metroid-like hero, like, you know, Samus Aran, decked out in this special power armor that in the fictional universe where her game takes place, only she has.
There's no particular power armor in the universe. Those are armor. Those are raised to. Yeah, so they found their orphan. That's why I'm dying. There's bombs.
Yeah, you didn't see him clearly dropping the bombs. They come out his butt, just like his bullets.
Everything comes out his butt.
Yeah.
He's a really, really weird monster.
Do you have to mock everyone who shoots things out their butts?
If you shot something out your butt, I would mock you, yes. So I think the answer to this question is yes.
Come on, they gotta shoot from somewhere, and he doesn't have any limbs.
His face. Eye lasers would have worked.
You don't shoot things on your face.
Eye lasers could have worked.
Eye lasers are a myth.
Heck, he could have breathed flame out his mouth.
By the way, I know
Some of the little shots are coming out of the little circles on the side of the
okay.
So it's not all coming out of the ground.
By the way, he shoots only about half as many bullets on normal bullets, in case you're wondering. And the bombs only do half as much damage.
Oh, right.
So you're giving yourself double the challenge with less than half the experience that I've had with the game. And even I have trouble with this first boss fight to some extent because of the fact that you're so unequipped at this point. You haven't got a chance to get any health upgrades.
Really good point. Not bad.
Oops. You want me to take a crack at it?
No.
I think you might have been doing better when you were using the Nova.
Oh, you think? I think so too. See this guy, all about fire rate.
Well, if I ever played this on hard mode, I've only played through on normal, to be perfectly honest. If I ever play this on hard mode, I'll probably fight that guy with the Nova because of the fact that it's more about shooting around corners, which is what the Nova does, it seems. Well, technically it doesn't shoot around corners, but you guys saw what it does. It lets you shoot things that are not in the direct line of sight. What are you doing?
Oh, there it is.
By the way, in case you're wondering, the text conversation, Keith is just getting bored at work and apparently on break. So, not something terribly important, but it's always important to not ignore your significant other.
Yes.
That is called neglect and is, in fact, a form of abuse.
Yep. Oh, hardly. And bombs! Bombs are a form of abuse. I don't know how many of you are mad bombers out there, but they are abused. Have your bombs stayed and or needed?
I hear that beeping again. That's not a healthy beeping. No. I wonder whether he has already realized, and if he hasn't, how many deaths it will take him to realize that he made a horrible mistake in choosing hard mode.
Not that one, that.
No, I said how many more deaths to realize. You've already died more than 5 times?
Yes.
I haven't been keeping an accurate count. Maybe when I review the footage, I'll count it up and then put the tally in the description of the video.
You put the Catlyr owned count on it?
If I had editing software, I'd edit in a running Catlyr owned count throughout the course of the video.
That's just funny.
Every video we've been in to find so far. Would include every death, which there were a lot of them, especially in our Spelunky play. I think some of them in our Spelunky play might have been intentional. Well, this just goes to show that he's a bit rusty at platformers, because you saw us play Spelunky and 20XX, and now he's playing this. We did record some tower fall that failed to record. We might try to re-record, I'm not sure. And in every case of us playing platformers here together, there was just a lot of Catlyr death. There's also a lot of me death as a Spelunky 20XX, and a fair amount of me death in the tower fall video. But third-person shooter category games, he's got me beat a bit better. Like the Star Wars Battlefront game for the PS2.
Oh crap! I almost had it.
Unfortunately, no, you didn't. He turned the pink on him.
He was red.
The pink on him turns a deeper and deeper shade of red to the point where it's almost black when you before you deal the killing blow. Yeah.
It's a lot more risky.
Not a normal difficulty. See, you're venturing into territory I haven't touched yet, which now, if I do actually have fans that you are speaking of, I mean, I got 6 subscribers, but they could just be friends and nieces and nephews, but if I do actually have these fans of which you speak, they're probably going to demand that I play on hard, because I've so far only played this game on normal. And I'm going to deal with this.
They want to see me play other games on hard. See how stupid I am.
But you are getting better, and you might conquer this boss. And I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm actually not being the skeptic that ruins your dreams that I normally am.
No, that's me. I'm being the skeptic this time. What is wrong with this picture? Oh.
Standard roll reversal probe? Sure it is. There's 2 people who are normally on opposite sides of a thing, and then you swap them on which side they're on. I think from watching though, I've already figured out the strategy for hard mode in this guy. I mean, the fight mechanics are the same, but to be able to avoid dying while still being able to accurately get hits in. And in case he hasn't already thought of this himself, the bombs don't hurt you when he's shooting them, only when they explode. So I think the main strategy is just to hide in your hole when he's shooting the bullets, and then to come out and shoot him when he's dropping bombs. I'm not going to be exposed to a bullet hell spray of just damage everywhere I turn.
Keep blocking.
As much as I enjoyed playing Gradius on my Super Nintendo when it was still alive.
Oh dang it.
I'm not a fan of bullet hells.
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty much it for this video.
Alright.
Don't expect me to actually beat this thing, but I hope it entertains somebody, seeing all my horrible, horrible failures and death.
Okay, so he has a bit of defeat. He's probably not going to come back to this particular save file. He might try again. After I've deleted the save file, he might have the good sense to start on normal, or he might... Unless there's demand for hard mode again, but... As I said, if I truly do have fans, as he claims, then I'm sure they're going to be clamoring for the player who just keeps talking about his experience playing the game already to try hard mode. Which I think before we close out this video, I'm going to take a shot at this boss using my observations. Ow! I already got hit by a thing that isn't normally there because that platform is safe on normal mode. You had to ruin my safe things. Now I need to get health back. Which I could get just by stepping on that Eggy again and hitting up. Eggy, you owe me some help. You owe me $5. No, $5 is a quarter of the price of this game. It's only $20 on Steam for those who are interested in getting it for yourselves. I miss that jump every time. Yes, as evidenced by the 1 penny left in my Steam wallet after I used a $20 Steam card to buy it. Okay. Hello, Thinger. Okay, you are going nice and slow and predictable. I can handle that.
And then it becomes unpredictable and you have some fun.
I do not have fun with unpredictable.
You drop bombs in the hole, you jump on top of those little things, you jump out.
I thought I was standing on a sweet spot where he wasn't hitting me. But there probably was. And then I was stupid enough to jump out of it until he started moving. Okay. See, he speeds up as you deal more damage to him, so that is a thing. That adjusts the fight mechanics ever so slightly. But I'm going to try to move as little as possible because his actual movement is a combination of simple momentum and responding to your movements. And notice how much faster he is now. I think this is where Catlyr was the time he made the furthest in this fight. Okay.
You're actually doing really good.
Well, no, I've been playing games like this a lot lately. Ow! You ran into my face! You ran his face into my face. I don't like spaces in my face.
Hey, Diamond.
That is a man. Hey, I did it! As long as they turn darker before they die. I don't know for sure that's a myth, but medical professionals have been trying to kill medical myths like sugar makes you hyper and whatnot like that for years,
Yeah,
with showing studies.
Farting in your face, you know. Right in your face, supposed to be giving you pink eye, I'm pretty sure, dude. Similar situation with that. And if it is a myth, then, you know.
And that item we picked up right there is the drill. Now, I am probably still going to delete this save file just because I don't want to play through the whole thing on hard, and if I do, I want to play through start to finish on hard. But...
Okay, so are we ready to end this video, sir?
I want to get back to the egg, and I don't want to die to it. And yes, you can kill enemies with the drill, too. Oh, at our first health upgrade, I mentioned how I hate that boss fight because it has a frozen power upgrade. Never mind me, I'm an idiot. Sorry. And yeah, that's where that door led to. That door we were curious about. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna get rid of this hard mode file. I don't like hard mode. Let me know in the comments below whether you want me to continue this or to invite Catlyr over to continue it. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. But for the time being, that's Axiom Verge, and we're out. Have a nice day.